How does a bastard, boring, helpless pile of hair with no talent try and host this online affair? Burn. Wait for it. News time, you can be make a great host. Laugh. News time, you can make be a them great laugh. Host. News time, you can be make a great them host. Laugh. On news time. News time. They'll sound just like this. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I'll talk less, like way less, or do whatever it takes to satisfy advertisers. Try joking more all the time. Jokes will be coming out of me all the time. Ooh, just try to say no to this, and then we'll get the views we want. Oh. And I'm not throwing away news time. I'm not throwing away news time. I'm just like the Jimmys, but colored funny and horny, and I'm not throwing away news time. I'ma head straight to prime time. I wanna brag, cause dag, I've been doing this for some time. Late night needs a new face, I'm more than fine. But what can you do when everyone doesn't look like you? And come to think of it, they're all rich and older too. Is there anything for this young black boy to do except for take his show straight to YouTube? It's time to make the show, time to make the show. And I am not throwing away news, not throwing away news time. It's news time. Delivering to you the news you didn't know about, the news you didn't care about, and the news you didn't know you cared about. With host, Chad White. Now, here's that host, Chad White. Welcome back to News Time. I'm your host, Chad White, and this is the Broadway news that you didn't know about. All of the late-night hosts are out of their studios working from home, so I thought I'd give a new venue a shot too. But what I've learned from today's story is that all the world's a stage. When the coronavirus blasted its way across the world, it took out every facet of life that we enjoy. The entertainment space shrunk faster than we've seen before, and here we are scrambling to find out what's next. Man, that might be the most serious I've ever been during this show. Let me cut the tension. Butts, fart, poop. Phew. This week, I wanted to see how the virus hit Broadway. Movies and TV shows might be done for now, but they're still able to be made, albeit in a limited fashion. The same can be said for music and video games. It's the theater that's really suffering. That part of the industry brings in billions of dollars and millions of people. Those numbers only grow year after year. Back in March, when panic was on the rise and toilet paper used to be plentiful, somewhat plentiful, Broadway closed its doors, thinking that the wait would be limited. So limited, in fact, that plays would be resumed in mid-April. 'Twas just a pipe dream, and now the lights are off until June at the earliest. Unlike jobs that can be done remotely, like, say, making a late-night show, once the theater shuts down, no one gets paid. Producers and directors are the ones with all the money. Actors are paid on a weekly basis, much like the rest of us. Broadway producers have recently reached a deal to help pay out-of-work actors and other behind-the-scenes theater industry people, as well as provide them all with health insurance for a month. Then, who knows? Shows that were scheduled to continue might not be coming back for the rest of the season, much like the revival of Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. So if actors, stagehands, and the like are out of work, they'd want to return to productions as fast as possible. That's why many are trying so very hard to get back to the stage, even though everyone else is against such a plot. As for the audiences, you're missing your special shows. I get it. Just like other aspects of the shutdowns, there are alternatives. PBS offers a bunch of plays on demand via its Great Performances series and Broadway on PBS. Other virtual shows are available from various sources, and there are competing Broadway-based streaming services that have existed only to re-enter consciousness recently. So without Broadway, we have easy on-demand ways of enjoying it. The actors are getting paid for now, and we have a timeline for when the stages might open back up. But what's the path to recovery look like? President of the Broadway League, Charlotte St. Martins, tells Deadline that even if they set a return date for actors, orchestra, and others, it'd be about 6 weeks until they'd actually be able to start back up due to the conditions like rehearsal, recasting, and all that. Then there is cleaning the theaters themselves, maybe testing the audience members for the virus, keeping multiple seats between them during the shows, plus producers would have to find more financiers for each play. Broadway, just like TV and movies and video games and music and the rest of life, is going to take some time to come back. And when it does come back, it won't be the same. What's important is the safety of not just the audience, but the actors and crew is ensured as well. You know, they just won't throw away their shot. Otherwise, how are we going to pay rent? Dumb play references aside, why don't you check out subscribing and check out one of our videos. Of course, you can head to the website, cpluscomedy.com, where there are so many great things that you'll be thinking, oh my gosh, he should sing a version of this. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at cpluscomedy. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at ChadBlackWhite. Like us on Facebook. Listen to the Constitutionals podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And you know what? I don't like this. I might go back inside.